Peoples of YouTube, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all. Today I'm going to be talking about a new big finish. It's called A Vampire of the Mind. It is part of the main range, and it is the second story in the Two Master trilogy that we've got going on. It features the Sixth Doctor as played by Colin Baker, and it features Alex McQueen, who plays the Master, the Big Finish Master. And I'm going to come out and say this straight away. I really enjoyed this one. In fact, I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than And You Will Obey Me, because I don't know what it was. I think there was indeed. Right, let's start from the beginning, shall we? Yes. So yes, this is a story that features Colin Baker as the Sixth Doctor and Alex McQueen as the Master. I like it. I've gone into this trilogy sort of not really expecting much, not really knowing what to expect, because I had no idea it was two Masters. This is unheard of. We've never had a Big Finish story that featured two Masters, so I wasn't sure what to expect. I had no expectations, and that was good because I got happily surprised by it. There's a lot of callbacks to some of the Third Doctor stuff as well, because there's a nice callback to when the Master was incarcerated, because as we all I'm sure know, in the Third Doctor era the Master was captured for a time and held at a prison, and there's a nice little callback to that time of the Doctors and the time of the Masters gets referenced, which is rather nice. It's a small cast. In fact, it's a very small cast. It is 1, 2, 3. It's only about 6 people, which is really nice. I like those small ensembles where it's nice and it's compact and there's a lot of room for development. The characters are all wonderfully fleshed out. You know, other than the Master and the Doctor, the other characters are nicely fleshed out. The person who is helping the Master, because he always has some sort of, not so much lackey, but gullible idiot, shall we say. You actually understand why he's doing this, how he let himself get ensnared by the Master. You feel for him a little bit, to be honest. I felt for him. Something that I was really intrigued about was how they were going to handle the Sixth Doctor and the Master meeting like this, because Alex McQueen's Master, the first time the Doctor meets him, supposedly, is in his 7th incarnation. It was supposed to be the first time, so I was thinking, how are they going to do this? And the way they handle it, and the way they ensure that, from the Doctor's point of view, the meeting in Unit Dominion is the first one. The way they handle to ensure that is still his first meeting is handled really well, I feel. I thought it was handled really well. It was quite clever how they did it. I'll be honest, I probably should have seen it coming, but I didn't, so that's alright. I'm happy with that. Alex McQueen as a Master is wonderfully evil as ever. We get what I think until I've heard the concluding part, which is just called The Two Masters. I can't be sure, but I think we get a bit of a sort of explanation as to where in the Master's timeline it is, because we're never quite sure in the Masters, especially with Alex McQueen Master, where in his timeline it is, because obviously Alex McQueen has done quite a few battles with the 8th Doctor, and he's done some with the 7th, and it's interesting to see that they potentially have given him a bit more of an established timeline, possibly a little bit, maybe. It's not entirely, I'm not entirely certain until I've heard the last one, but I'd like to think so. I would like to think so, that they have done. And we get more of the arc as well, because there's not really much of an arc, because obviously there's the arc of why the two masters are going to get together and stuff like that. There's a running arc through all three stories, but in my opinion, the last story didn't have much of an arc. There was a bit that sort of, I think, must have meant to be the start of the events that culminate in the final story, but it's not made explicit. It's very sneakily hidden, which I like. But this one is very in your face. I mean, the story could easily be a standalone story, just like the last one could be a standalone story. But there's stuff that happens at the end of the story, which leaving no doubt that something's going on. Something is happening. And it's very it's almost mean, really, in a way that we do it. It's very mean to one of the characters. But I'm not going to ruin it for you, because that would be mean. But no, I really like it. Colin Baker is on top form again. I do like the Sixth Doctor when it comes to Big Finish. I think he's been handled beautifully by them. Been really allowed to flesh out and expand on the personality and everything of him. He's still wonderfully, almost egotistical and bombastic. It's fantastic. I love the Sixth Doctor from Big Finish. Really, really nice. What else? Nothing else. But no, I really, really enjoyed this one. If I was going to give it a mark, I would probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this. Really, really enjoyed it. Really happy. I'm excited to see the final one, which is obviously in next month. The Two Masters, which features Sylvester McCoy as the Doctor and Geoffrey Beevers and Alex McQueen as the Master. I can't wait to see the two Masters bounce off each other. I really hope they interact quite a lot, and it's quite nice like that. But no, I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it, if you've listened to it. If you did listen to it and you enjoyed it, let me know down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. Even if you didn't, let me know down below. Would still love to know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up down below. It helps a great deal. Subscribe for more videos. And so long for now, viewers.